Listen to this story carefully, as it has the power to change your life. Ramesh's wife had a terrible temper. Whenever she got angry, she would say anything to anyone without thinking. Because of this habit, her family members often felt deeply hurt. They wished she had the wisdom to understand what should and should not be said in anger. However, after her anger subsided, she would come and apologize, admitting that she had made a huge mistake and promising never to repeat it. But despite all her apologies, her anger never truly went away. She had developed a habit of getting furious over the smallest things. And her family was greatly troubled by it. They desperately wanted a solution, but none seemed to exist. One day, a villager told them about a wise saint who had come to the city. He was said to have a solution to every problem. The family decided to take Ramesh's wife to meet this saint, hoping he could help her overcome her anger. After a long and tiring journey, they finally reached the saint's ashram in the evening. The saint was delivering a sermon to a large gathering. Once the sermon ended, the family approached him and said, "O wise one, this is our daughter-in-law. She has a terrible temper. She gets angry over the smallest matters and says hurtful things without considering whether they are right or wrong. Later, she apologizes, but her habit never changes. Please tell us how we can control her anger." The saint smiled and said, "There is an old saying, think before you speak, and control your tongue before you unleash your words." One of the family members asked, "What does that mean? Could you explain it to us in detail?" The saint smiled again and said, "Let me tell you a story that will answer all your questions. The story of Danya and the lesson of anger. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived an old woman named Danya. She was kind and generous but had one major flaw: she was extremely short-tempered. She would get angry over the smallest things and wouldn't hesitate to lash out at anyone, no matter who stood before her. She saw them as insignificant in her rage. Besides being short-tempered, she was also very greedy. She desired wealth and possessions beyond measure. One day, she found herself with no food to eat and no means to earn money. That's when an idea struck her. She remembered that a fair was being held in the village and thought, why not take advantage of this fair to earn some money? Danya devised a clever plan. She called the village boys and made an announcement. "I have a challenge for you. If you can make me laugh, I will give you a coin. But if you fail to make me laugh, you must give me 2 coins." The old woman was convinced that she would outsmart the boys and make money effortlessly. She thought, children laugh at jokes so easily. There's no way I will lose. The boys, however, knew her reputation well. They understood that she was greedy and always tried to trick people. So, they secretly made a plan. No matter how funny her joke was, they would not laugh. Danya confidently told her first joke, expecting laughter. But to her shock, none of the boys even smiled. She was startled but had to pay 2 coins. She thought, next time, I'll tell an even funnier joke. This time, I will surely make them laugh. She tried again. Another joke. But once more, the boys remained expressionless. She started getting frustrated. No matter how many jokes she told, none of the boys laughed, and she had to keep giving away her coins. Finally, she realized that she had lost all the money she had hoped to gain. With tears in her eyes, she walked away, having learned a valuable lesson. Anger and greed only bring loss. She decided that from that day on, she would control her temper and think before she spoke. She understood that laughter, love, and kindness could bring more happiness than anger and greed ever could. The saint's teachings on controlling anger. After hearing the story, Ramesh's wife's family asked, "Maharaj, how can one truly reduce anger?" The saint replied, "Listen carefully, for what I am about to tell you can change your life." The benefits of reducing anger. Better health. Excessive anger harms your physical health. It can cause heart disease, high blood pressure, and stress-related illnesses. A person who is always angry is internally sick, even if they appear fine on the outside. Controlling your anger leads to better health and a longer life. Stronger relationships. Anger drives people away. When you frequently get angry, family and friends distance themselves from you. Relationships thrive on love and kind words, not on rage and insults. If you wish to maintain strong relationships, learn to speak with love and control your anger. Better decision-making. A disturbed mind cannot make good decisions. Anger clouds judgment and leads to regrettable choices. If you want to make wise decisions, learn to stay calm. Inner peace. When anger dominates your mind, it robs you of peace. Keeping your anger in check allows you to live a stress-free and peaceful life. Increased respect. A person who controls their anger is respected by all. Losing your temper frequently makes people lose respect for you. The family nodded in agreement and asked, "But how do we actually reduce anger? How to control anger?" The saint replied, "Follow these simple steps, and you will master your anger." Practice silence. When you feel anger rising, stop and remain silent for 10 seconds before speaking. In those 10 seconds, your mind will calm down, and you will avoid saying things you may regret. Walk away, if possible. Remove yourself from the situation when you feel anger taking over. Walking away helps you regain control over your emotions. Meditation and deep breathing. Make meditation a daily habit. Focus on your breath, and whenever anger arises, take slow, deep breaths. This will help calm your mind. Self-reflection. Whenever you get angry, later reflect on what triggered it. Over time, this awareness will help you gain control. Develop patience. Train yourself to be patient. Understand that situations are not always in your control, but your reaction to them is. There is a proper time to wake up and a proper time to sleep. But some people sleep whenever they feel like it and wake up whenever they want. This weakens their bodies and makes them prone to illness. When they wake up in the morning, they feel drained, sluggish, and lethargic because they have no fixed sleep schedule. Their lives feel empty and unstructured. Waking up late every morning makes their bodies feel tired and sick throughout the day. That's why it's important to establish a routine. Sleep on time. Wake up on time, and complete every task on time. A wise man once said, "You must sleep at least 6 to 8 hours every night." A full 6 to 8 hours of sleep refreshes your mind and gives you the energy to live life fully. However, you must decide when to sleep and when to wake up to ensure you get enough rest. But be cautious, oversleeping can be harmful. Unhealthy eating habits. Many people think, "We're young now, so it doesn't matter what we eat. Let's enjoy life without worries. However, this is a big mistake. Junk food and unhealthy street food damage your digestive system. The more distance you maintain from such food, the better it is for your health. If possible, avoid eating junk food altogether. It harms your stomach, weakens digestion, and leads to future health problems. You may not see the effects now, but when you grow older, you will regret it. You'll realize that you should have taken care of your diet earlier. If you had eaten properly back then, you wouldn't be dealing with illness, hospital visits, and medications now. Eat only healthy and nutritious food that strengthens your body. Your health is your greatest asset. If you are physically fit, you can conquer the world. But if your body is weak and sick, how will you perform your daily tasks effectively? How will you live your life to the fullest? That's why staying healthy is essential. Lack of exercise. Eating well is important, but exercise is equally necessary. Many people think, why bother? I'll do it later. But no, our ancestors always emphasized the importance of morning exercise. Start your day by cleansing your body and then engaging in physical activity. Exercise keeps the body fit and helps fight diseases, making you feel fresh and energetic. Science also confirms this. You should develop a habit of exercising for at least 30 minutes daily. When you devote this time to your body, you will notice a significant improvement in your overall health. You don't need to do anything extreme, just engage in different forms of exercise. And you'll see a positive change in yourself. Lack of discipline. A life without discipline is destined for failure. Discipline is crucial for everyone. Imagine a city without traffic lights, where everyone drives however they want. Without rules or helmets, what would happen? The young man answered, there would be accidents everywhere. Vehicles would collide, and people would fight. The wise man said, exactly. If there are no rules or discipline in your body and mind, they will be in constant conflict. And in the end, you will be the one who suffers. That's why discipline is necessary. Control your desires and stay away from things that lead you astray. People who lack discipline always put themselves in trouble. Lack of goals. A person without a goal is like a traveler with no destination. If I tell you to walk straight but don't tell you where to go, where will you end up? Without a goal, what will you achieve? That's why it's essential to set a goal in life. When you have a goal, you know where you are headed and when to stop. Only then will you enjoy the journey. Set a clear goal for yourself. Decide what you want to become and work tirelessly to achieve it. Never lose hope. When you have a goal, life becomes exciting. You work for it every day. Overcome challenges, and develop new strategies. This is what leads you to success. People without goals waste their time. But those with a clear goal work towards it every day. Too much comfort. Excessive comfort weakens a person. The more rest you take, the more your body craves it. Step out of your comfort zone. Challenge yourself, and take on difficult tasks. The more you push yourself, the stronger you become. Laziness destroys a person's potential. To succeed, you must take risks and face challenges. You might wonder, what difference does it make? But stepping outside your comfort zone strengthens your mind. Facing new challenges gives your life direction. Overthinking. Thinking is important, but overthinking is harmful. Worrying too much about the past or the future doesn't help. Stop overanalyzing everything. What's meant to happen will happen. Instead of worrying about the past or fearing the future, focus on working hard and believing in yourself. Success comes from effort, not overthinking. Lack of self-confidence. You may think, what difference does it make? But self-confidence is crucial for success. A person who lacks confidence always doubts themselves. Will I succeed? Can I do this? This is too difficult for me. Learn to believe in yourself. Trust your hard work. Prove to yourself that you are capable. If you don't believe in yourself, how will you succeed in the world? That's why confidence and self-belief are essential. Living for others instead of yourself. Even if you achieve everything, wealth, fame, and success, remember that, in the end, you are responsible for your own life. No one will always be there for you. Your life is your responsibility. Everything you do for yourself. Your best friend in life is you. Love yourself. Trust yourself. And rely on yourself. Learn to walk alone, work alone, and succeed alone. The story teaches us that a disciplined lifestyle is essential for a healthy and successful life. To thrive, establish a consistent sleep schedule, maintain a balanced diet, and engage in daily exercise. Avoid laziness and excessive overthinking, as they drain energy and hinder progress. Set clear goals and work towards them with determination. Discipline and self-control are key, just as traffic rules prevent chaos. Personal rules guide us to stability. Focus on self-improvement, embrace challenges, and step out of your comfort zone. True success comes from perseverance, mindful actions, and a commitment to lifelong learning. Your habits shape your destiny.